Good morning. Who's ready for Train Tales? Today I have two shorter stories to read to you. I'll start with the shorter one first, and then we'll go on to Pete the cat. Because I kind of have a thing for animals. They're pretty cool, especially my pets. This story is called I Love Trains. It is by Philman Struggs and illustrated by Sherry Halpern. Trains, trains, trains. I like trains. I like trains that hoot and roar as they rumble by my door. I bet if he asked, they would blow the whistle. First comes engines, big and strong. Hey, that engineer's wearing a hat like mine. Pulling lots of cars along. Some cars keep things from the rain. Some cars carry trucks or grain. I wouldn't want to eat that apple. Or cows, or hogs. That would be a noisy train. Or gas, or logs. Some carry steel, some carry scrap. Or secret stuff that's under wrap. I think we can guess what that is. But the best car's at the end. And as the train goes round the bend, we know what that's called, don't we? I wave. I'm glad to see the car that carries Dad. He's in the caboose. The caboose always comes last. Trains, trains, trains. I love trains. Aw, the end. See, that wasn't so long. But now let's read Pete the Cat's Train Trip. He's got a fun hat on. He's up in the engineer's car. The engine. Pete the cat is going to visit his grandma. He gets to ride on a train. Pete's mom buys 3 tickets. She gives 1 to Pete and 1 to his brother, Bob. I love these illustrations. Pete looks up on the big board. Our train is leaving at 10 o'clock. A train speeds by. That's a cargo train, Bob tells Pete. Pete's train has arrived. All aboard, calls the conductor. Pete's mom finds 3 seats. I can't wait to see Grandma, says Bob. I can't wait to explore the train, says Pete. The conductor comes to collect the tickets. Pete hands over his. I love trains, said Pete. I'll show you around, says the conductor. What kind of animal is the conductor? Pete follows the conductor from car to car as the floor rumbles under his feet. Wow, Pete says when they get to the caboose. We're going over a bridge. Pete sees his mom and Bob. They are at the snack bar. I got this for you, says Bob. How nice. Nice healthy snacks. Pete follows the conductor. He goes to the front of the train. Come in, says the engineer. Wow, Pete says. The engineer shows him the engine. The engineer shows Pete the train's brakes, and there's a tunnel up ahead. It might get dark in there. As they go through the tunnel, Pete gets to honk the horn. Everything is light again. Thanks for showing me around, Pete says. On his way back to his seat, Pete stops and makes new friends. They live in different towns, and they're getting off on different stops. Pete plays games. A little kid wears his hat. Pete sings a song. What a groovy ride. That sounds like a lot of fun. We get off at the next stop, says Pete's mom. Pete looks out the window and sees... Who do you think he sees? Grandma! Pete's the first one off the train. Pete's grandma gives him a big hug, and it feels good. Pete loves riding the train, but he loves his grandma even more. The end. Aww. He colored her a picture. Kind of like the activities that we've been doing. You'll have to stay tuned to see what this afternoon's activity is.